We're getting news that the land acquisition bill is likely to be sent to the Joint Select Committee of Parliament. The 30-member committee will be headed by a member of the Lok Sabha and will comprise 20 MPs of the Lok Sabha and 10 MPs from the Rajya Sabha. Once the committee sends its report with amendments, the bill will then be taken up in Parliament. The Joint Select Committee is likely to submit its report during the monsoon session. So this is the latest that's coming in with the government having tabled the land acquisition bill today in the Lok Sabha. We understand now that a committee has been formed to look into and suggest amendments to the bill. The report will be submitted only in the monsoon session. Now Ashar Ahmad Khan is getting us more details. Ashar, is this a victory of sorts for the opposition because they were tooth and nail against the bill in its present form?
Well, it had become evident to the government also that it would be virtually impossible to get the bill through in its current form in Rajya Sabha. So there needed to be a middle path and also a face-saving formula which would ensure that all concerns are taken into consideration. So what the middle path which everybody has come up with is that a joint select committee would be formed on this issue, which will consist of members from both the houses, that is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So keeping in this in mind, that is how the meeting of all floor leaders took place with the Parliamentary Affairs Minister, and this was the middle path which was arrived at.
Javed Ansari is also joining us with more details. Javed, it almost appeared that it was a question of ego for the government to pass the land acquisition bill, for which they had been constantly bringing in an ordinance 2 times round. Do you think that this is some sort of a setback then for the government?
Look, the government is hoping that through this mechanism they'll be able to unlock the gridlock that is taking place in Parliament over the issue. The government hopes that it will use its numerical strength in the lower house. There'll be 20 members of the 30-member committee from the Lok Sabha, 10 from Rajya Sabha. Because the government has an absolute majority in the Lok Sabha, it will have a majority, and therefore it will be able to muscle this through. However, the opposition is adamant. I had worked with Mr. Jairam Ramesh, and he says this will not change our stand. We will continue to.
All right.
Because this is a constitutional amendment, but it has to come to the Rajya Sabha. And the Congress itself has 68 members there. So it will be very difficult for the government to get this passed.
All right, Javed, many thanks for putting that into perspective for us. A joint committee that will look into the land acquisition bill. The bill has been sent to a joint select committee comprising 30 MPs, 20 from the lower house and 10 from the Rajya Sabha.